You've probably seen all the 0 to 100 subscriber videos, but why are you still watching them? Shouldn't you already have seen results? Well, if you haven't, I truly think this is the last and only video you'll ever need to watch. I'll show you the secret tactics and strategies I used to go from 0 to 100 subscribers in about 3 weeks or so, and how you can do it as well. This is not your typical video talking about the things everyone knows, but the things that seem minor at first, small mindset shifts that will have a compounding effect in the long run. My name is Makhtin and I make videos for like-minded creators just like you on the exact way to make it on YouTube today. So if that's something you're interested in, keep watching. So to start off this video, I have an actionable step for you. Find a paper and a pen and describe your dream viewer. Stop the video right now and do this. What have you written down? Probably not much. You should go as far as writing down what they do at 12:43 p.m. Everything. I did this before even making this channel. Look at this photo. I'm serious, all these strategies I'm going to show you in this video, I actually did. This is a no BS video. And the reason I did this was because by describing your dream viewer, you'll know exactly what he or she wants. Describing the dream viewer will make it so much easier for you to make the right videos for your audience. Next thing I did was to plan in advance and to not worry about the first video's performances. This is especially important if you haven't launched your first video on your channel yet. What I've realized over the years from making multiple channels that have gotten quite a lot of views and subscribers is that once you upload the first video on your channel, it takes about 3 to 4 weeks before your channel starts to get recommended. So if you have, let's say, 4 videos for then, you make 4 videos beforehand basically, you'll be able to maximize that first push, which is what I did with this channel. And talking about uploading your first video, a lot of people might disagree with me, but most of you should not, and I really mean it, should not start a new channel because you've hit a plateau. Obviously, if you want to start making content that's completely different from what you're doing at the moment, sure. But YouTube is like a game and you have to level up. So when you see someone like me or NA12 or anybody else in this niche who's somewhat blowing up, who've already done this before and leveled up, you might need to level up a little bit longer before starting from scratch again. The third thing I made sure to do, which is probably the biggest mistake I see other creators do, is to not trust the algorithm. You can't expect results instantly, but what you shouldn't do is to start sending your videos to random places on the internet. I remember doing this to the channel I was creating content on a couple of years ago, and it was the sole reason for its demise. So when I tell you to trust the algorithm, I really mean to let it do its job. It probably knows the right audience for a channel 100 times better than you might, if you just give it time. When you self-promote at random websites on the internet, for example Reddit, Discord, I know you do this. You will most likely grow, but eventually will stop because the algorithm thinks you're making terrible content, from the CTR, the average view duration, the viewer satisfaction, etc. Because the people that are seeing your videos are not staying around. I'll repeat that. The people gonna find your content through those random links on Reddit and Discord won't stay around, won't stick around. You see what I mean? These 3 tricks were very technical and that's probably not why you clicked on this video, so now you'll get the things you probably clicked for. The main thing I used to get to 100 subscribers, outside of the normal generic info like improving your thumbnails, have a fast-paced intro, you know what I mean. But yeah, the main thing I used to get to 100 subscribers fast was social hacking, which is where you use other well-known creators or brands in your videos. This was easy for me because my videos are usually about good things other creators are doing. So the first video I uploaded was a video about Ryan Trahan's thumbnails. The next was on Mr. Beast, and the third was on Hamza. It was only at the third video that my channel started to pick up. Like I mentioned earlier, around that 3 to 4 week time period. Before I made these 3 videos, I knew that it would perform well because it was done before. I saw that Paddy Galloway's video on Ryan Trahan did well, so I took inspiration from it and made my own version of it. Then I made the Mr. Beast video, which was gonna do well because of his name. And for the third video, the Hamza video, I saw that any video about Hamza just did well for other channels. So I made my own video talking about the psychological tricks he uses to keep you watching, which no one did prior to me. I take credit for that. For me, it took 3 videos to reach 100 subscribers, but for you, it might take more or even less. So the final 2 things I want to share with you is to, first of all, not focus too much on what the biggest creators are doing, because most of them didn't start like that. Instead, look at their old content. And secondly, to not worry about analytics. You see all the biggest creators talk about it, but they talk about it because they've already made it. If I'm gonna be honest, there's really no reason for you to use the analytics tab before before you hit 100 subscribers. Because your CTR being 3% instead of 5 is just a matter of a few more clicks. Once you're at like 1 million subscribers, then going from 3 to 5% could result in thousands if not millions of more viewers. So that's why I didn't share any of the typical advices, because you've probably already heard of them, and I'm gonna say it. Anyone, literally anyone, can get to 100 subscribers without them. But once you've reached 100 subscribers, then you should probably start thinking about them. So stay tuned when I release the how I actually went from 100 to 1000 subscriber video. But don't get it twisted now, you can still improve your thumbnails. So if you want to make your thumbnails better, check out the first link in the description. Value over entertainment. Remember that. Thank you for watching and bye.